3 days after Nanahashi collapsed, Nanahashi has yet to regain consciousness. The reason that she vomited blood is unknown. After Sylphie went to look for help, Arumanfi quickly came and brought Nanahashi to the infirmary. In the meantime, I went around to gather the party and inform them of the situation. Nanahashi was not doing well. While casting detoxification magic on her, she vomited blood and collapsed. Right now she's in the infirmary undergoing treatment. The truth is, everything happened so suddenly that I don't know the details. Although troubled, everyone accepts the situation. Right now, Nanahashi is being treated by Yarazu of Atonement. Yarazu of Atonement has the ability to heal, capable of transferring the health and vitality from one person to another. Because it works on a different principle than detoxification magic, it seems to work for illnesses untreatable with detoxification a broken bar. Still, her ability doesn't work by itself, and needs the cooperation of another person. Without any hesitation Sylphie offers herself to help. Sylphie lies down beside Nanahashi and treatment begins, but Nanahashi has yet to regain consciousness, her expression grim, her cough constant. Karao auntie, how is she? Seeing Nanahashi in this condition, Perugius orders another underling for diagnosis. Karao auntie of insight. He has the power to uncover a target's power and secrets. For the ill, also their condition. Like X-ray vision. He shakes his head after observing Nanahashi. This is beyond Yarazu's ability. Research the library. Yes. With that said, Perugius and his subordinates begin researching the name and cure of Nanahashi's sickness, trying to match Nanahashi's symptoms to the library's records. I offered to lend a hand but was refused. Outsiders cannot enter the library. Of course, Yarazu continues to administer treatment, so Sylphie never left the infirmary. In the end, there's nothing for me to do. Of course, I didn't just sit around and do nothing for 3 days. I returned home once to inform Roxy of the situation. Nanahashi fell ill and Sylphie is helping with the treatment, so it may be some time before we return. Roxy begins to move at once with that information. She helps us contact school and request a leave of absence, as well as explaining the situation with family. Then to me she said to leave the house to her. She's far more cool-headed than I am. She has gotten accustomed to these type of situations. In the end, I couldn't do anything. Everything has been taken care of. I informed Asha and Norn that I'll be coming back late, took a change of clothing and returned to the Sky Castle. Even at home, there's nothing for me to do. All I can do is pray that Nanahashi stays safe. A broken bar Nanahashi, will she recover? The others, like me, can do nothing, particularly Cliff. He spent his time praying at a chapel within the castle. Everything is in the hand of Millie-sama, Cliff said, with his hands folded and eyes closed, praying to God during moments of crisis. I never really believed in that religious stuff. In this world, I believe in those that actually offered a helping hand, but even I understand that, right now, praying to Roxy and Sylphie can bring no comfort. A broken bar. Suddenly, I recall a movie I once watched, a masterpiece of alien invasion. Aliens, with their overwhelming technology, nearly annihilated mankind, yet at the end all their machineries suddenly stop working. Aliens have no immunity against Earth pathogens and all perished. Nanahashi came from another world. She differs from me, who's reincarnated. She does not grow old, does not have magic, and therefore can't use any magical tools. Perhaps, not just magic, she has no immunity either. But, if that were the case, then she should have fallen ill long ago. The metastasis event happened 8 years ago. Nanahashi also came to this world 8 years ago. There's no reason for this to happen now. A broken bar. That girl, will she really die? A broken bar? Why did this happen? Part 2. 4 days after Nanahashi collapsed, we are summoned to a round table. Besides Yarazu, all other familiars are present. Perugius sits before them. He sat on a luxuriously big chair with the familiars standing behind. Please sit. We sit down on Silveral's suggestion. Absent is Sylphie, who is helping Yarazu with treatment. 7 present in all. Nanahashi-sama has been diagnosed. Once we're seated, Silveral steps forward and reports. We finally know. Nanahashi-sama suffers from drain syndrome. Drain syndrome. Never heard of it. Looking around, neither did anyone else. Even someone as informed as Cliff comes up empty. It's expected that no one has heard it before. A disease from time immemorial, when men held far less magic power than now. If a child is born without any magic capacity, without exception, the child experiences similar symptoms and by the age of 10, dies. So the same situation as Nanahashi. Although she's not 10, she has been in this world for over 8 years now, and she doesn't have an ounce of magic or broken bar. At least, it's not Sylphie's fault. Thank goodness. According to records, those without magic power absorbed minute amounts of magic from outside. After 10 years of accumulating in their body, it becomes an illness, a broken bar. Without magic, their ability to absorb magic from outside is minute. I don't know the details, but I guess magic is like bacteria in a way. For those with magic power, the good bacteria kill the bad, but in those without any power only bad bacteria accumulates. We don't know for sure how trustworthy the records are, but that does make a lot of sense. Does it record a cure? Number. According to the records, this disease was eradicated some 7,000 years ago, after humanity increased in magic power. 7,000 years ago, so the first human-demon Great War. I remember hearing that the war raged for nearly 1,000 years. The war caused all kinds of advancements. Through various means, humanity self-improved. One side effect is the eradication of this disease. That's possible too. Say, 7,000 years ago. There can't be many texts that manage to survive such ravage of time. Finding the disease's name is already a miracle in and of itself. Then, what do? We stop time. The one that answers my question isn't Silveril, but rather the calmly seated Perugius. Borrow the power from Tsukikoto of time and stop time for Nanahashi. Perugius declares, and a man steps forward. He wears a mask with its mouth sticking out. A Hyotoko mask, rather, more like a gas mask. He is Tsukikoto of time. From what I remember, he has the ability of stopping time for anyone he touches. Of course, time freezes for himself as well, but with this ability, he can prevent Nanohashi's illness from worsening or death. But who knows how long he can maintain it, nor does it solve the root of the problem. I see, then what? Contact people on the ground and find a cure. Oh, that could work. No one will refuse someone like Perugius. Still, the question is who would help Nanohashi? Isn't there some way with Armored Dragon Sama's influence? Nanohashi and I only have a cooperative relationship. I shall not owe favors for her sake. Isn't it a bit cold? Still, I don't know the exact details of their relationship, so I have no right to object. Don't be mistaken. As guests at my castle, I'll offer some minimum assistance, but don't expect everything. My ultimate purpose is to find and destroy Laplace. In other words, because of the work related to observing Laplace, he will not do more than necessary to help, nor will he owe favors to others. Favors demand repayment, particularly so for the cure of a long-eradicated disease. The other side will definitely expect something big in return. Perugius has no reason to go that far for Nanohashi. No, actually he has plenty of reason not to. Keeping Nanohashi alive is as far as he'll go. He refuses to do more. If someone wants to help, then he's free to help. That is the meaning behind Perugius's words. That should be right. A broken bar, so you will just watch Nanohashi die? The one that yelled is Cliff. He stood up screaming towards Perugius. When did I say that? Lies. Someone like you, inside such an impressive castle, with so many capable familiars, you can definitely find a cure. Hearing Cliff, Perugius raises an eyebrow. I have no reason to help. Quit joking around. Helping the weak is the duty of the strong. PSSH, don't push those detestable Millie's teachings onto us. What did you say? Cliff got overexcited and blurts out without thinking. He's a follower of Millie's. The Millie's church shares many similarities with Christianity. It's possible it also has lessons on giving a hand to lost sheep and the like, but saying that to Perugius is improper. Perugius has his own concerns. For 400 years, he only moved with one goal in mind. Perugius indeed wishes to gain knowledge of other world summoning through Nanohashi, but that is second to Laplace. Just a way to lull away time. In other words, you'll just watch Nanohashi die. If you're going to help, help until the end. Cliff, stop. Cliff stands up, kicking back his chair. Elenilise screams at him. She put a heavy hand on Cliff's shoulder, stopping him from going further. Cliff, I understand how you're feeling, but control yourself. A broken bar. I don't want to lose you for this. Looking around, all 11 familiars in battle stance. Seeing Cliff getting held back, Perugius smiles in ridicule. If you have a problem, then why don't you do it yourself? Your god said so too. When helping others, don't count on someone else, isn't it? Broken bar. Looking unsatisfied, Cliff fell back to his chair. He doesn't want to fight with Perugius. He just thought, for a person like Perugius, capable of almost everything, he ought to be able to help. My broken bar. What do we do? I want to help Nanohashi, but I don't even know where to begin. Looking at Ariel and the others, they seem to be thinking the same thing. Aisha and Nanohashi know each other too. If Nanohashi dies, she'd be upset too. Also, if she dies, Sylphie would feel responsible. Is there anything I can do? Am I that powerless? Excuse me. Just now, the door to the round table opens. It's Urazu of Atonement. She speaks facing us. Nanohashi-sama has regained consciousness. I almost leapt out hearing this. How is she? On the surface she has improved a little. On the surface? Indeed. Dylan syndrome is the result of magic accumulating in the body, which makes one ill. That illness has not been cured. The way she says it, it feels like HIV. So all the coughing is also a symptom of her illness. In other words, although the surface symptoms have been cured, the cause remains. Then, can you remove magic from within her? I cannot. Then, who could? Urazu shakes her head at my question. Is that so, broken bar? Is there no way to remove the magic inside her? Like, a magic tool of some sort? 7,000 years passed. Technology should have advanced quite a bit in this area. But what should be done? Would the magic-absorbing stone work? No, that does nothing for magic within the body. I have a feeling that it can't be done. Maybe a magic tool can be made with that property, but how long will that take? We don't have any leads in the first place. Damn. In any case, we should go check up on Nanohashi. With that said, I stood up. Everyone else follows as well. Part 3. The infirmary feels rather dreary. The furniture doesn't differ too much from the guest rooms, but the stone structures are exposed and the walls lack windows. In the center of the room there's some sort of operating table, with knives and bandages in the drawers. A broken bar. Nanohashi is at a corner. The bloodstains on her are gone. She has been changed into a patient gown-like outfit. Sterile, lifeless. Nanohashi, are you alright? I ask. Nanohashi glares at me and said, do I look alright? A broken bar. Of course not. Her face pale, dark circles under her eye. Anyone can see she's not doing well. Atonement's ability is hard even for the patient. The other bed is empty. Like on a rotation with us, Sylphie left for the guest room. I saw her on the way in. She looks rather haggard. For 4 days, she assisted in the treatment. Even though I doubt she was without food or water, it must still be hard on her body. They say I can't be cured. Oh, I sit on a chair beside her. Doesn't look like Miss Urazu kept her in the dark about her illness. No, you will be better soon. I won't get better. Having said that, Nanohashi turns away, looking at the wall in silence. What I said was probably irresponsible. I don't know what I should be saying right now. A broken bar. After I fell silent, Ariel and others all try to make conversations. Some try to comfort Nanohashi, others try to raise her spirit, and others say you'll definitely get better. They each try to encourage her in various ways, but right now, they might all have the opposite effect. The one really suffering doesn't want to hear niceties like these. A broken bar. Soon after, everyone ran out of things to say. With Nanohashi unresponsive, nobody knows what to talk about. The silence is suffocating, making everyone restless. Then, Nanahashi, I'm heading back. I'll come back to check up on you. Starting with Ariel, everyone leaves for their rooms one by one. Even though Cliff wishes to stay, but with Elenalize urging he left as well. When they leave, I could hear Elenalize saying, "A broken bar, nothing we say matters right now." And that's how it is. Then, only I remain. Why did I stay? I'm not sure either. Still, I felt I have to stay for a little longer. It's dangerous to leave her alone. A broken bar. But I have nothing to say. With a sick person, with a person suffering from an incurable disease. No matter what I say, they're just niceties. Nanahashi is very upset. Her summoning research has been going so well. Phase 1 had a little hiccup, but Phase 2 and 3 both proceeded smoothly. Phase 4, with a little help from Perugius, should have results soon. I'm not sure with Phase 5, but it's only a matter of time. Maybe in 1-2 more years she can return home. To hear that she has an incurable disease, at a moment like this, of course she's upset. Maybe not cancer, but it's still said to be terminal. I wouldn't be surprised if she got violent. No, if it really is incurable. If her future is so bleak, then a little violence is fine. I'd cooperate. No matter what, as long as it helps her mood a little. I wasn't particularly healthy in the first place. While I stay silent, Nanahashi speaks with a sigh. She sounds more composed than I expected, but Nanahashi is obviously faking it. Getting sick of broken bar, although never this bad. I'd catch the cold every year. Slowly words trickle out, and I quietly listen. My grades aren't bad, but I'm no good with sports. If asked, I guess I'm the indoor type. Medicine in this world isn't very advanced, right? Do you know? Maybe it has to do with magic, but people of this world don't even dress their wounds, and because of that they die or lose a limb. It's retarded. All can be prevented with a bit of clean water over the wound. Because I can't use magic, so I do all kinds of things to stay safe. Avoiding contagious diseases, staying away from crowds, don't eat strange foods a broken bar. It's true, from your perspective I might have lived unhealthily, but I exercise at home too. I took care of myself. Because if I get sick, there might not be a cure. Rather, if I'm sick, I probably won't be cured. Because, if I get sick, I probably won't know why a broken bar. A broken bar basically. This world, isn't it too weird? Gigantic monsters too big to support themselves. I don't know what wizardry that is, but aren't they clearly against rules of nature? Of course, even I, when I came, was a little curious. Even I played games before. I don't hate sword and magic stuff. I'd be lying if I wasn't excited. Just a bit. I'm jealous that you were born in this world, and you can live in this world a broken bar. Nanahashi said, and suddenly shuts up. Her shoulders tremble. Slowly, she turns to me. Face wrinkles, tears collected on her swollen eyes. I don't want to die. Like a dam busting, tears come pouring down. I don't want to die here. I don't want to die in this weird world. Why? Why? It's too weird. Hey, do you know? I didn't change at all for 8 years. I don't grow taller, and my hair doesn't grow longer. I get hungry, I poop, but my nails never grow. I don't even get periods. Nanahashi throws a nearby water jug. The jug slams the wall, splatters in loud pieces. Water soaks the bed. I'm not a human of this world. In this world I don't even count as alive. I'm basically a corpse. Even so, why do I get sick? Isn't that just too weird? Why am I unlucky like this? I don't want to die. I don't want to die in this strange world. Nanahashi screams, tears keep splattering, and splattering. Because I never even had my first kiss. Even though I have someone I like, I never even told him that I love him. I'm really so jealous of you. Every day so happy, so fulfilling. What? Dad died? Mom got sick? So what? What's so bad about that? At this rate, I won't even see my dad again. If I die, Mom won't even know. Just one more time. Dad. Mom. I still remember that morning. Dad says he'll come home early. Mom says we'll have fried sori tonight. I told Dad that I'm hanging out with friends, but staying a little out is fine, and complained to Mom that I'm tired of sori already. Why did this happen? Dad and Mom are probably worried sick about me. I want to go home. I want to see them again. I don't want to die. I don't want to die in this place. A broken bar with broken bar. A broken bar. A broken bar. I feel a sharp pain in my chest. I can understand Nanahashi's pain. When I first came to this world, I couldn't sympathize. Can't go back, can't meet again, not able to see family once more. Even if you tell me, I won't understand. Back then, I probably want to forget those things and just enjoy life in this new world. But now it's different. I understand wanting to go back, wanting to meet again. Every day is life's greatest treasure. Once they're gone forever. A broken bar because if they're gone forever. Paul is dead. Zenith's memories may never come back. Buena village and that warm home have both disappeared. From now on, all I can do is protect my own family, my own life. Sylvie, Roxy, Lucy, Lilia, Aisha, Norn, Zenith. If I separate from them, it would be gut-wrenching. If someone disappears, then I'd go to heaven and hell to find her. If I return to the original world, if magic like this exists in that world, I'd seek it. I would do everything I can to return. We're broken bar. Holding her knees, Nanahashi cries. Cliff, Zanoba, Sylvie, she was never close to any of them. Only with me did she ever pay any attention, listen to my requests, accepting my invitations. If I think about it, she had never done anything to wrong me. Nanahashi looked so excited when we chat in Japanese. To her, maybe Japanese with me is her only anchor from that world. Someone, save me a broken bar. Hearing her meek whisper, I stand. Part 4. I return to the round table where Perugius remains. All his familiars have already left. Only Perugius is left, like he has been waiting for me. What shall it be? A broken bar. I am taking action. I hope, as long as it doesn't interfere with your own work, that Perugius-sama will offer some assistance. Perugius nods heavily when I finish. Oh, so you're finally making a move. Good. If Nanahashi dies, even I would feel sorry. Thank you very much. But what should I do? The cure to a disease eradicated some 7,000 years ago. Where do I even begin? We already know both detoxification and healing magic are ineffective. If those have worked, then Perugius would already done something. Magic tools. I don't know if one might work. One that works inside the body should be related to Cliff's magic tools, but Cliff's magic tool was custom made for Illinois only. Observe Illinois's condition and adjust step by step. Although there are results, but it's still incomplete. Maybe it only needs a few adjustments to control Nanahashi's symptoms, but right now, Nanahashi doesn't have the time for observation and adjustment. She has coughed up blood. Even if we cure the surface symptoms, it will just happen again. Next time, it might be fatal. Moreover, if we froze time, then there's no way to experiment. Magic tools are no go. Maybe one might eventually work. But right now we need a more immediate fix. A cure. Does no one know? Not even Hitogami or Orsted? Would they know? I can't contact Hitogami. Maybe he'll show up with advice tonight, but I have no way to initiate contact. Perugia-sama, do you have a way to contact Dragon God Orsted? Impossible. His movements are impossible to understand. No way of contacting Orsted. He probably doesn't know either. He has been in this world for maybe 100 years. Although he's wise, I doubt he will know about a disease from 7,000 years ago. So Orsted is 100 or so. Although old, compared to Perugius he's still a youngling. No, compared to me he's old enough. Is that so? But someone who knows about the world 7,000 years ago broken bar. Wait, hold on. 7,000 years. There's one person that lived for so long. Even though she might not be familiar with this illness a broken bar. But if I talk to her, maybe I can find a clue. I know Sumi only a broken bar. Oh? But, I don't know if I can find her. Last time it was a chance meeting, and just like that we separated. No particular connection, but I have to do something. If I do nothing, then nothing will change. Perugia-sama, can you take me to the magic continent? Magic continent? What do you plan to do there? I only met the person once. Although Roxy also met her before, but where she is now I do not know. But her name I knew from long ago. Back in the Fedoe capital, a name I learned from history lessons. After we met, there's no way I could forget it. Meet with the great empress of Demon Realm, Kishiraku Kishirisu, 7,000 years ago. A figure of the first human demon Great War.